Tinubu reacts as the US releases certified true copies of drug dealings money laundering case against him. Oh boy. Some days ago, certified true copies of court judgment from state of Illinois, all right, um, against Tinubu in some years ago, all right, just came online, and to see how he was invited and how he forfeited some amount, almost $460,000 to the U.S. government, all right, in the District of Illinois, in Chicago, United States. So now that has circulated over the media, and he's reacting to that publication. Some documents said to have indicted the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Bola Tinubu, on drug dealings and money laundering in the United States have resurfaced with reports that they were released by the United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois. Now, the trending documents reveal details about Tinubu's alleged indictment in drug deals and receipt of illegal money while in the U.S. Now, the 56-page document released by the district court's headquarters confirmed the long-held view that Tinubu faced conviction on narcotics charges in the U.S., especially with the revelation that he forfeited up to $460,000 to the U.S. authorities in 1993, reports People Gazette. Now, Tinubu has denied any wrongdoing, and his spokesperson, Bayo Onanuga, blamed the media for recycling the news, even when it is nothing new. Now, during an interview with the whistleblower on Tuesday evening, Bayo said it is dead as dudu, roasted plantain, wondering why you journalists will continue to do the story. Now, it resurfaced before the primaries, presidential, and now again, it is nothing new. It is dead. It's as dead as dudu, he said. However, the fresh allegation, especially the release of the complete document to the public, may further put pressure on Tinubu, who was Lagos State Governor for 8 years, to come clean on his alleged narcotic dealings and indictment for money laundering. Although he was never convicted as he did not enter or re-enter the US, the certified copies of the court case, which were released on August 10, reviewed Tinubu and two others simply named as K.O. Tinubu and Alhaji Mogati were involved in banking proceeds of illicit drugs and money laundering with Heritage Bank and Citibank, all in the US. So the personality of who Alhaji Mogati remains shrouded, as no trace could easily be made to such a person close to Tinubu, except that Tinubu's foster mother was known as Alhaja Abibatu Mogaji, who died in 2013. Tinubu, who was resident in the US when these offenses were committed, returned to Nigeria and made his way into the upper political class in Nigeria to emerge as Lagos State Governor in 1999 to 2007. However, his refusal to return to the US when the court case was held reportedly led to huge forfeiture of $460,000 in the Citibank account in the US. The U.S. authority never applied to Nigeria for its extradition, the whistleblower findings showed. However, this paper gathered that since his accomplices in the U.S. entered into a plea bargain to avoid a long-drawn court case, the former Lagos West senator also enjoyed that privilege, as all assets and money were seized on September 21, 1993. An Abuja-based lawyer, Benson Agada, told the whistleblower that Tinubu can still face charges in Nigeria and can still be disqualified if appropriate findings are made and the case is made in court by the Nigerian government. But that's difficult because it will be impossible politically. his party will be shooting itself in the leg to embark on such a venture except if the president is against him. But the evidence is clear that someone who was indicted like this to have forfeited such a huge amount of money can stand trial. If he had remained in the US, he would have been convicted, and plea bargain is an evidence of guilt and acceptance that you are guilty, he said. That's correct. Wow. So the truth is that the man was involved with some drug dealings, narcotics, all right, and also involved in illicit money transfers through banks, Heritage Bank and Citibank in the US. And so when the case was discovered by the District of Illinois in northern United States, you see, they brought up the case, and then he ran to Nigeria before he was arrested. And the other accomplices in the US, were called, and they accepted being guilty. That was why they decided to negotiate out of court. And then a whopping amount of $460,000 was seized belonging to Tinubu, and he never went back to US since then. Not talk of asking for the money. All right. So meaning that the case is genuine. 57-page document, right, that was released by the US government for everybody to see. So it is true. Now the so-called Mogaji, because probably when they were doing those drug dealings, they will probably be using some fake names around. Probably that Mogaji was a fake name, and that is why they cannot trace the personality of that Mogaji till now, or Mogati till now. All right. So this case, like that's what somebody is saying here, that if Nigeria is to be a very sane country, this man can still be tried here for tainting the image of Nigeria in the United States. But it will not happen politically, because it's not a political bigwig. It's not a decision maker in Nigerian politics, so it will not happen. APC, PDP, nobody will do it, because he has enough money to buy everybody, including the judiciary, up to the Attorney General of the Federation can be bought. So I wonder where that case will go. All right. So somebody is saying here, among the comments I will have, old sick man, no certificate and no good work. It's unfortunate. He has a lot of baggage in his head to offload, and he has not been able to offload them. All right. So somebody is now giving him a name here that is reacting to the first comment. Say you a truck pusher saying Tinubu no good work, when he can actually feed your entire generation on earth. So that is what we're saying. It's not about feeding somebody's entire generation on earth. It's about how you got the weight that you're going to use to feed somebody's entire generation on earth. That is the question. All right. So, wow. There are a lot that is going on here, but we just hope that this case will be handled with care. So tell us how you suddenly became rich overnight. That's another comment for somebody, right? And sponsored Nadeco after selling off your acclaimed 2 gas stations in London, and used the proceeds to sponsor Nadeco. My Jagaban, where else did your windfall happen? How much was your salary? That's the question. How much was your salary in Mobi? All right. And when last have you entered the USA since the alleged drug deal? These are questions. More questions are coming. As more things are revealed, more questions are following. When last did you enter US? And why did you forfeit that amount, $460,000? And why did you go to appeal it to clean up your name? The case was left in the cooler till now. So the thing, get us a. There's another balanced argument here or comment. Somebody said, tell us, okay, somebody is saying here, how many Igbo people got their money clean? Even Peter Obi's father was a drug baron. Is there a proof? Name one single Igbo leader who are clean. Make you Igbos go hide yourself. Crime-infested tribe. So somebody is now calling Igbo names now. Somebody is now calling Igbo names now. All right? So, crime-infested tribe go to judge others. Can you imagine? These are Emilocon supporters that are also talking to defend their principal. All right? But the question is, who does Nigeria need today to help recover Nigeria? That is the question. What should be the characteristics of such person? What should be the antecedent, the track record of such person? That is what we're talking about. Who is fit to lead Nigeria today among the people that we have presenting themselves as presidential candidate? Well, your guess is as good as mine, or my guess should be as good as yours. So you go and analyze that and vote wisely come the next election. So Tinubu is defending that. His people are also defending that, saying that that is a no issue. It was raised some years ago, and it was during the primaries, and it was cancelled, and it was dead on arrival, as dead as dodo, roasted plantain. That's how they called it. But now the issue is coming up again. Why is it coming up again? With all the document, 57-page document coming to surface right now. That is huge to just throw away like that. That is actually huge to just throw away like that. Somebody should look at that and clean up somebody's name. You understand? Or okay, it's 56-page document, not 57. 56-page document. All right. So for People's Gazette to report it means that there is credibility in it, in the source of the information. Understand? Or the document could be genuine. It came from somewhere, so it should be investigated to confirm if the documents are genuine or not. But nobody has been able to dispute that. So Tinubu need to clean up his name. He has so many mess in his name, so he needs to clean up himself. If he does not, his children will inherit it, and it will become a generational thing. So if he thinks he's innocent, he should clean up his name now that he's alive. That is just my candid advice. Otherwise, this issue will continue to linger forever, and it will affect his children, his children's children, and probably the generation. It will be too bad that when they mention somebody's father's name, it's alongside things that are not pleasant to the ears. It's not good. And what I hate again, some old men at old age, they will be claiming elder statesmen, advising young people. Meanwhile, when they were young, they were more catastrophic, more dangerous, and more wayward than the young people of now. So which moral justification do those elders have to advise younger ones now? Put your answer for me below, and thank you so much.